Previously on We Hate the Cold.
Give me $100 money.
Do they actually taste like honeydew?
I've come to a hospital. I thought it was a place to stay.
And this is hospital.
I finally made it out of Kolkata. And after my imperial pilgrimage, rustling through old relics of the empire, I was making my way to what is known as the Switzerland of India. The fabled old kingdom of Sikkim. Would it live up to the name? Well, we were about to find out. So join me.
All aboard the steam train.
As I accidentally sneak through quite a heavily guarded border, see some of the most magical places I could not believe were India,
It's not India. It really isn't.
and meet people from an ethnic group who became some of the most elite warriors known to the British. We're starting from the mountains of Darjeeling. So let's go.
Oh, good morning. How are you? Did you sleep well?
No.
No. At least you're honest. Here we go. This is breakfast. So what is this? Dal?
Chola.
Chola. What's the difference between dal and chola?
Chola is made up of peas.
Chickpeas.
Yes.
Ah, pani puri. Not pani puri. No. That's good. Like popcorn bread.
The plan was to make it from Darjeeling that day to Gangtok, to head further up into the mountains and try to make it to India's highest lake. We were now in a region that I had learned was called the Darjeeling Hills, a part of India that is home to the Gurkha ethnic group.
There's the Gurkha flag.
This area was originally part of Sikkim, but after the Nepalese invasion and the Anglo-Nepalese wars of the early 1800s, it would end up in the hands of the British. And in these regions, most speak Nepali as their first language, with some Hindi. And there are also some that refuse to speak Bengali, because from what I was told, some feel like they are treated as second-class citizens and want to be a separate state or part of Sikkim again. And as you drive up, you notice the signs of this. Literally, there are signs that say Gorkhaland Territorial Administration. There is also a rail that goes all the way up this mountain that was used as tourist transport in the 1800s to create a cooler tourist getaway for the people who could afford it. And it's all old British stuff, kept preserved.
Oh my God, look at this! Built by the British Ropeway of London. What? We have to go back for that. Hello, sir. Can I come see? Can I look? This one? Built by the British Ropeway Engineering Co. Limited. London, yes, sir. What is it for? What is it for, sir? Do you know?
Coal, Russian.
Coal,
Russian.
Russian,
Food.
and food. Ah. Does it still work or no? Long gone. We've just learned that this was an old coal trolley that used to bring food, goods, coal and things up this hill. Insane. And there it is. Up there, the old remains. Wild. All right, let's head. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Goodbye. It's actually pretty fucking cold up here. Hello, sir. How are you? Up here it's very cold.
Yeah.
Very cold. Not like India. India too hot. Here, no. Here is Gorkhaland.
Gorkhaland? No, yes. Gorkhaland. Goruland. This is Goruland.
Gorland.
Not completed Gorkhaland.
Not Gorkhaland, but I see a sign over there. It says Gorkhaland.
Only sign.
Only sign, but not
Yeah.
Gorkhaland. Ah.
This is Darjeeling only.
Darjeeling only.
Yeah.
But here there are Gurkha people.
Yeah.
Ah. So you are all Gurkha people.
Yeah.
Ah. I hear so much about you because in England we have one of the best regiments,
yeah,
the best
correct,
army, Gurkha. Ah, so you are tough, strong. What's your name, sir?
Well, Bhushan.
Bhusan.
Yeah.
Bhusan. Nice to meet you, sir.
Your name?
Harry.
Harry.
Yeah.
Harry Kane.
Harry Kane, yeah. Wow, blooming hell. So we're meeting some real Gurkha people. All of these people here are Gurkhas. some of these would have, maybe their ancestors would have been in the British Army. Interesting. Probably not, but it's mad to think about that possibility, eh? Crazy place. Absolutely crazy place. It's not India. It really isn't. Get up in the rab, man. I haven't worn this since England. Fucking hell.
Are you only around in India or you are going to another place?
No, I've been, this is from Thailand. I came all the way, Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, Malaysia, India, and I go back home, driving.
By
right.
By road, yeah. On the small bike. Yeah. Very slow, you know? It's...
I'm a tracker.
Tracker?
I do track from the Nepal. Everest, Kanchenjunga, Kalambu, Siglis, and Bristol basically also.
Wow.
Our clients is coming from the UK, Scotland.
Ah, amazing, sir. So you're going trekking in the mountains?
Yeah, mountain.
Wow. Very cold up there?
Yeah.
How cold?
Too much.
Too much cold. Yeah.
It depends on the weather.
Even too much cold for an Englishman?
Yeah.
Yeah?
No problem.
Okay. So, I've stopped. I've got a bakery thing there and a coffee here. They've told me to park my bike over there. He's told me there's a Gurkha War Memorial up there to the Gurkhas and the British and the Indians that all fought in World War II. Probably from this very region. So we'll go check that out before we leave. Should be fairly cool. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Man, Google sends you down some weird fucking roads, bro. Like, I'm supposed to be going down this way? Oh, here we go. Perfect. Oh, why the fuck would you send me down that? This is the steepest shit.
Okay.
Okay. There we go. Fucking hell. Hello, sir. How much is the ticket, sir? 50. Okay. Thank you, sir. Wow, and here we are. Whoa, look, the railway goes there as well. Into that mountain. Here we are at the Gurkha War Memorial. That is the first place I've paid for in India that doesn't have a foreigner fee. Lovely. I'm loving it, mate. Wow, check this guy out. The fierce, brave Gurkhas. Hello, do you have chai? Chai, kitna? 20 rupees. And look, we've got it in a nice pretty cup. War memorial for which war?
Gurkhas only.
Gurkhas.
Gurkhas, Indian citizen.
Ah, Indian citizen Gurkhas.
1947
1947.
to 2000.
Gurkha versus who?
No, Gurkha versus Pakistan.
Pakistan.
Yes.
Ah, okay. So it's the Pakistan-India war.
Pakistani war.
Oh, 1947.
And China.
And China.
China and India.
China and India too.
Gurkha soldier is Indian soldier.
Ah. Okay, so China come here, they try to fight.
Right. 1962.
1962.
Yes.
Ah. And Gurkha Pakistan 1947.
1965.
1965. Ah, okay. Okay, acha. Thank you, sir. Oh wow, so it's not World War II. I had no idea about this monument. Apparently it's to Pakistan, against Pakistan, and something to do with China as well. I did say in this region, China apparently, supposedly, invaded this region and tried to take it, and I suppose this memorial is towards the Gurkhas. You are cycling how far?
Until my heart says return.
Until your heart says return.
Yeah.
How long has it been?
Nearly 2 years.
Fucking hell!
Come from Germany. I went Austria, Italy, Slovenia,
Ah.
Croatia, some other countries, then Turkey, Iran, Afghanistan, Pakistan, India.
Wow.
What's your name, by the way?
Harry,
Harry.
Yeah.
Harry.
Your
okay.
name?
Max.
Max,
Yeah.
nice to meet you.
Nice
You
to
have
meet you.
gone a crazy way.
I'm a crazy man. In Germany, with this haircut, they call me crazy. In Afghanistan, they call me Taliban. Here in India, they call me Baba.
No, I'm okay. No, for you, man. Dude, you need them more than me.
No,
Brother,
it's okay.
trust me.
Come on.
Trust me.
They were free.
You need them more than me.
They are expired since 2 days.
Brother.
Max and Harry.
Harry, yes.
Harry, I take a selfie.
Yes, of course, dude. Do you want to push or something?
No, it's going downhill.
Okay. All right, man. Catch you later.
All the best.
All the best, bro. I love that horn. Cool guy, man. Fucking legend. Literal Jesus. Jesus in living form.
After meeting Jesus, he had clearly blessed me with otherworldly abilities, because in just a few moments, I would do something that everyone told me afterwards I should not have been able to do, was illegal, and I would not find out this information until a little bit later. Now, this is really not looking good for my track record, and other countries potentially thinking I might be a threat to national security. Ah yes, the man with the headless yellow duck and a guest house key zip-tied to his bike. That's James Bond, sir. Anyway, I would blissfully drive on, eat a nice meal, and finally arrive in Gangtok. And it was here I would be caught red-handed.
Alright, with a bike from Bangkok, we've made it to Gangtok. Alright, let's go get some fucking money out, stay in this hotel, and yeah.
We've encountered a problem, as we usually do, with documents again. Apparently you need a permit to stay in Sikkim, and apparently there's a border, so somehow I've gone past the border without being checked and made it to Sikkim, and now I'm in a hotel in Sikkim with no permit.
It turns out my dreams of being a special forces soldier when I was a child were working out behind enemy lines, just without any realization I was doing it. I guess it turns out I really did make it, but maybe into an extra unit made specifically for very, very special people. So it was back down the hill, not knowing whether I'd be able to secure a permit for the greater trip. Because getting to North Sikkim for foreigners can be rather difficult, but it wouldn't all be for nothing.
Back through the tunnel of nationalism we go! Long live India! What do they say? Hindustan! Zindabad!
I got down and with some optimism gave my passport photos, photocopies, etc. and permit was received. There we go, we have the permit. Now it was back to Gangtok, where I'd realise there might be some more roadblocks. And when I got to the top, I'd get a message from God calling me back to the shores of the land of the best convenience shop.
We set off at 7, it's now 11, and I have to go to the tourist office. Rather annoying. We cannot go to Chonggu Lake because you need to travel with 2 people and a 24/7 guide. So, I think we'll skip it.
Well, it was time to look west, for the gods had spoken, and North Sikkim was off limits. Maybe it was God telling me to stick to my original plan and gun it straight for Pakistan. Something I wish I'd done. But I wasn't listening, and I'd come to Sikkim to really give it a chance.
Rock on, India. Despite all the stupid permit fucking rules, you're not gonna kill my spirit, man. I had a good journey up here.
And the adventure wasn't done yet. It was only just beginning, because I was about to see why this place was so cool.
Every single place you look up here is just stunning. What the fuck, bro? Just keeps going and it gets more and more fun. Oh! What the fuck was that? Ooh, ooh. Careful, careful, stones. It's all funny until it's not. Oh! Yo, bruv, we are at Gyaoxing. Yes, fam. Any gyao there, yeah?
There was indeed no gyaldem at Gyaoxing.
But wow, man. Here we are for the night. This is going to be such fucking beautiful arising in the morning.
Listen to those sounds. No beeping, no spitting, and no random cartman selling whatever he's selling. This is what I really needed. A few days of resting here to catch up with videos and actually enjoy the scenery.
We stayed inside, editing videos and looking at the YouTube analytics. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me hear you scream if you want some more. Please. I'm going bankrupt.
And it worked. I felt recharged and ready to explore the rest of the parts of Sikkim that I was allowed to. So after a few days spent here, editing, relaxing, eating, chatting with people, I was ready to explore the rest of the parts of Sikkim that I was actually allowed to.
Good morning, what an incredible view to set up the bike. It's like 11:15, so I'm a little bit late. Today we're going to go to Namche and maybe we might pass by Yuksum and stuff. But there's a few monasteries I want to see here first. So let's pack up, get on the road. Look at that! Hoi!
Over the next 2 days, the plan would be to ride around all the different parts of Sikkim, to soak in all of the sights, and to revel in the final bits of peace before heading back down into the chaotic north of India. The old remains of a Sikkimese kingdom, met a Jain couple on their honeymoon, and some of the most jaw-dropping temples you could possibly imagine.
Words cannot describe to you just how beautiful that is.
So grand and pleasing for the eyes, and may or may not give you flashbacks of Legoland trips taken as a child. Results may vary. After all was said and done, I was about to head back down into the chaos, and I wasn't quite prepared for it until I found something that would equip me well.
How much is this one? 80 rupees. Zip tie it to the bike. I'm in. We've got our very own recorder. Takes me back to primary school when one of my teachers made me play the ruler because I forgot my recorder. Fuck you, Mrs. Ludson. You can take the recorder away from the boy, but you can never take the recorder out of the boy. That sounds wrong. That sounds really wrong. Okay, zip tie time. I think here.
You have that YouTube channel?
I do have a YouTube channel, yes sir. It's called We Hate the Cold. Alright, look at that. We found the perfect location. Ready? All aboard the steam train. Alright, let me pack the rest of my stuff up and then let's get off. Goodbye sir.
Now, the mountainous regions of India are truly magical, and I really do mean that. Before, when I came 2 years ago to India, my experience was genuinely terrible. But so far, there were small pockets of beauty that I'd not been able to uncover those years before. Now I had the ability of using a motorbike. And here in Sikkim, there is so much cool stuff. But it doesn't quite feel like India. And there may be a reason for that. Because 50 years ago, Sikkim joined India as the 22nd state. Anyway, after I'd experienced that little pocket of peace, I was dreading going back down because I knew I would encounter pure chaos.
Bastard.
इतना साइड तेरा था आपको जाने के लिए इतना साइड
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thanks brother. Cheers brother. Well, I'm glad I got that on film. That's train tracks for you, everybody. Don't fucking do that, especially when it's wet.
But not that kind of self-inflicted chaos. A different kind. One for which I had a plan to avoid most of it. So now it was down the hills of Darjeeling to leave Gorkha land behind.
Goodbye, Gorkha land.
And start a new journey.
That's an example, a little clue as to where we're going.
One which would take me from heaven to hell and back to heaven again.
Right, we've made it back to Siliguri. Bloody silly name that is. Now we're going to have a look where the Nepali border is. I guess we park here. Flute is like my horn, you know? For good luck.
By this point, I'd been in India for about a month total, waiting for the bike, travelling around, and I'd had about enough overstimulation for an entire decade. People are nice here in India, and I was having a much better time. But honestly, after a while, you need a break. So it was time to escape to the Karma Groves of Nepal. My idea was that I could cross most of the central northern India, known for its madness as you'll find out, using Nepal in probably a lot more peace and with much less noise. And it would turn out that I might be right, but some upcoming events would change my plans entirely. First, I needed to cross the border. So immigration, customs, find a racist ATM, try 4 of them, then back to immigration, unblock the card, try the ATM again, and success! 5-hour process, start to finish. Now it was time to make my way through Nepal, to start what I thought would be a very peaceful trip, to find a place where an ideology was born that helped to save my life. But it wouldn't be as peaceful as I thought. And the journey would take many twists and turns. But that, my friends, is for the next episodes.